Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Man. So I'm broadcasting from a temporary location. A lot of things happening in the works for me these days. So many things happening. It's hard for me to put into words what is going on in the toy world right now. Uh, but I got to tell you, toy companies obviously do not communicate with each other. I mean, why would they, right? Seriously, why would they? Why would they even bother communicating with each other? But I mean, yeah, this is. I'm not sure if this is unprecedented, but this is a lot of companies doing releases on the exact same freaking day. I mean, like this is something I've never heard of at all. Like this is something that I'm actually quite shocked with. But wow, just absolutely wow. However, I will say that this release, particularly this one here for Titan Toys, is incredibly special. For those of you who grew up in the 80s, I mean, come on, why would you be watching this channel if you didn't? Mask was definitely one of those properties which really did capture the imagination of a lot of different fans. It was one of these properties where it was between G.I. Joe and Transformers. And they kind of took these two ideas with transforming vehicles and, you know, I guess like war, like soldier types of people, and we melded them together with technology, and all of a sudden you got Mask, right? Just absolutely incredible. And it's funny because you can sort of tell that Hasbro's trying to get this. Hasbro's trying to get this secret sauce for quite some time now. As a matter of fact, if you watched the Rise of the Beasts Transformers film, the last one that they made, it was really hinting at the idea that they were eventually going to meld Transformers and GI Joe into a movie. And immediately, as soon as you hear something that those two properties come together, the first thing that comes to my mind is just do Mask. Just do Mask. Like, why would you? Why would you? You already have another property, which is just primed for a great movie, primed for like television, primed for all these things. Mask. Come on, like Mobile Armor Strike Command. Seriously, how hard is it? I mean, you know what? That brings up another thing. Command is spelled with a K. So did Mask actually beat Mortal Kombat to the punch? There's just so many things that are that are left in the lurch, which are just hilarious, absolutely crazy to think of. But we do have a countdown, which we do want to take a look at. So let's have a look at the Mask countdown because this one, guys, this one is very, very exciting. So I received this email from TitanToys.com this afternoon, letting everybody know that Mask pre-orders open up at 12 a.m. July 1st, which is only, hitting refresh, it is literally only 9 minutes and 46 seconds away. Oh my gosh, guys, the countdown continues. This is absolutely thrilling. I myself am very, very excited about this new release, particularly because obviously tonight they are also opening up the San Diego Comic Con exclusives as well. And this one in particular is now starting to cause some concerns among the collecting community. As we know, the Rhino is actually supposed to be priced at $99.99. That was the initial MSRP. But some reports are now coming in stating that the Rhino SDCC exclusive is going to be upwards of $175. As a matter of fact, if we head over to, I believe it was Toy News Network or something like that. Let me just double check really quick. So let's loyal subjects SDCC exclusive mask Rhino. So the other thing that people have been asking me is what's happening with what's happening with Rhino. How come it's not called Rhino? Why is it called the why is it called what the heck is it called? Why is it called the seriously, what is it called again? Why is it called the Mobile Defense Unit? Honestly, I think it just has to do with copyright. I think that they maybe either Kenner or possibly Mattel allowed the copyright to lapse. That does happen from time to time. So it's just one of those things where you don't know because the property is so old, right? They didn't really figure that it was something too important to renew, right? That happens often. So it is Toy News International who did break the news, as well as other news stations. I believe even our good friends over Toy Habits reported on this. But I did want to show this one in particular because it shows the difference in pricing scales, which is pretty crazy. So according to Toy News International, a wonderful news resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them Jay sent you. The loyal subjects M.A.S.K vehicle pre-orders kick off tomorrow, 7/1, and pricing update. And we're only a few minutes away right now. So let's take a look at this. This was written by Jay Cochran on June 30th, 2025. That was earlier today. Pre-orders for the new M.A.S.K set to the loyal subjects kick off tomorrow, 7/1/25 at our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So that's a few hours from now. Here's what's going up. Condor with Brad Turner at $35. That is a different price from the initial MSRP that was reported when they first showed them at the New York Toy Fair. So the pricing has changed. So it's interesting because these are about, I would say, anywhere between $5 to $25 difference. So initially, I think reports were coming in from Toy Fair that it was going to be $29 MSRP. Now, mind you, and we have to keep this in mind, Big Bad Toy Store does have the option, as do all retailers, to increase their prices. That's actually the way it works at retail. It's sold at a certain price, and then they can increase it or decrease it, depending on how they feel the market would react. So in this case, Big Bad Toy Store is going to be setting their price at $35. Pardon me, guys. The Thunderhawk with Matt Trakker is going to be set for $60. Again, initially, I believe that was priced at $50, $49.99. The high-tech helicopter with Miles Mayhem, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was actually set at $80. Or was it $75? I think it might have actually been $75. And then the mobile defense unit with Mac Trakker and Brusato, I remember initially it was set at $99.99. Now they've actually raised it to $125 on Big Bad Toy Store. Fascinating. Note to the price of these. Note the new prices on these were from what was announced at Toy Fair back in March. The price increase is said to be due to recent tariffs. Interesting, and that makes sense because during Toy Fair, the tariff situation hadn't actually, been applied to toys, and now we're looking at different, shipping rates, different. I think we're down to 20% tariffs, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me in the comment section. But yeah, this has actually, affected the overall market entirely. These forums will be available to other retailers starting September 1st. Also going up for pre-order tomorrow is the BBTS exclusive mobile defense unit with Mac Trakker, Brusetto, and Scott Trakker with T-Bob. This is set to be a SDCC exclusive, and this one is set at $175. Wow. Now, that is crazy. Beside the two extra figures, this version will incorporate vac metal parts. Now, that has not actually been 100% confirmed. The press releases are kind of vague as to what it is. It could be vac metal or it could be metallic paint. It's an interesting situation, bar none, for this. And featuring a striking magenta finish with classic red and orange striping. I'm really excited about this particular race as there's been a lot of chatter about how this is going to be handled and what we can expect. TitanToys.com here in Canada has decided that their release will be at midnight tonight. So I want to find out and take a look at and see just what happens tonight. I'm not sure if it's going to sell out. I'm not sure if this is made to order or if this is just something which is incredibly limited and exclusive. It'll be fascinating to see if any of these actually sell out tonight. But I know for a fact that the M.A.S.K community is up in arms about this whole situation. And some are excited, whereas some are actually kind of like apprehensive about the whole situation. I've been getting lots of comments from different people in many sides, on either sides of camp, saying some people saying they need 2 of each, some people saying they need 3 of each, and some people just saying they will not touch this at all. It's absolutely fascinating. But I think it can be. I think it can be at least agreed upon that MASK is on everyone's minds once again. 40 years later, MASK is making waves. It's absolutely incredible. So let's just take a quick look at what the timer says, and then I'll take a look, and then I'll say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you guys for being here this evening. It's always great to hang out with you guys. So back to the countdown. We are down to 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Oh my God, this is nerve wracking. All right, guys, let's say hi to everybody in the chat because there's a lot of other things that we can talk about, particularly the fact that Mattel and Master Universe is going crazy right now. Not only with Mattel themselves, but also with Mondo. Just crazy. Collective Bill, I have my fingers on the keys, ready for the start. Phil is primed and ready. Two Bad Zone, hey Jay and everybody else, what's going on, guys? Adrian and Tiffany, good to see you guys. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Two Bad Zone on YouTube. They're wonderful toy tubers and obviously and the content creators, and they do amazing customization work. Mythic Dolphins in the house. What's going on, Mythic Dolphin? Always great to see you, Mythic Dolphin. Hi all. Loyal subjects announced VAC metal on MDU, HTH, and Thunderhawk. So good. That means we're going right back to the start, and I cannot freaking believe it. That's awesome. Mind you, that does diminish the idea of the SDCC exclusive just a bit, but I don't mind. Yeah, it's all good in my opinion. Nolan's in the house. What's going on, Nolan? Good to see you, my friend. Mythic Dolphin. Does Titan Toys ship to Canada, or is it ship to the US, or is it Canada only? Unfortunately for Titan Toys, it will only be Canadian orders. Big Bad Toy Store does have, I believe, the rights to do North America, and BBTS having such a a strong presence in the American market, it's pretty much a done deal that they are going to be servicing the American market as well. Let's see here. Collective Phil. Mythic Dolphin. Yes, I checked on their site. FAQ. They're planning to expand, but as of now, it's Canada and US only. This is correct. Thank you, Collective Phil. Wookie Sasquatch. Who else is going to sell these in the US? It's unsure for now, but many other retailers, as said in the press release, will start selling these around September 1st. So I think Big Bad Toy Store and Titan Toys are probably the first to market until September 1st. It's my understanding. Yes, so Collective Phil says BDTS and Titan Toys ships to the US too. That's correct. But in this case, they cannot ship MASK figures. I'm rather certain of that. You can double check, email the Titan Toys representatives, but I'm pretty sure that's part of the deal. Collective Film. Those subjects that they will expand their distribution in September around the time these are released, but for the premiere wave, this first MASK wave, BBTS is the only distributor in the US. All right, there you go. Kairos, number one. Kairos 1. Hey, Jay, I just got the Chaos Supreme. Wait. Has it gone live? Did it go live? Did it go live? Yes, it is live, everybody. It is live. TitanToys.com/products. I have links in the description below if you guys want to pick these up. It is right now live at this point. MASK limited edition mobile units SDCC exclusive pre-order. It is listed on Titan Toys at $180 US, and you can pick it up right now. Let's check the other figures, the other vehicles. The MASK HTH is also available for pre-order at $94 US. The Thunderhawk is available at $64 US. And the MASK Mobile Defense Unit is available for $120 US. And Condor is also available at $38 US. So all the products have gone live on TitanToys.com. Guys, if you're in Canada and you want to purchase any of these products, they are live right now. And of course, we are going to keep an eye on the limited edition SDCC exclusive, as it has gone live, and we'll see how long it takes if it sells out today. I'm really not sure. I really have no idea if it will sell out today or not. But it's fascinating to see how fast this is going live and how this is playing out. Nolan, oh man, that hurts. Sorry, Kairos 1. Hi, Jay. I just got the cast Supreme Superman. It's awesome. That's excellent, my friend. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Um, the Titan. No sleep till Boulder Hill. So if you guys are wondering why I keep my voice down, it's because I am in a different location for tonight. Just being respectful to my hosts. Trying to keep everything down. Collector Phil, Chrome Vac Metal confirmed. Yes, that is a real big, a real big sticking point for so many MASK fans. It's really important to them, and it's really important to the integrity of MASK. So I'm really glad that they've decided to go that step, because initially they said that they were not going to do that. Tyrus One, Jay, the Hasbro Gamerverse Psylocke eventually going to Amazon? Just wondering. Anything's possible. I mean, Hasbro tends to not have or not leave money on the table, and it has been, in the past that after a certain a number of months that a product is exclusive to one retailer, that they actually move forward and open it up to other retailers later down the road. So it is possible. I'm not going to say yes or no to any of that, but it is possible. Shay, what's going on, Shay? Good to see you, brother. Jay, hope all is well with this evening. It is, my friend. Everything's gone live. All the MASK products are up on TitanToys.com, ready to purchase by anybody who is interested to pick them up on TitanToys.com. And of course, we're going to keep an eye on the SDCC exclusive and all of the figures and vehicles to see if any of them actually sell out today. Kenzo's Creations, Mega J, what's going on, Kenzo? Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Kenzo's Creations on YouTube. A wonderful customizer and toy tuber. Give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. And of course, subscribe to Shay Reed on his Instagram channel, on his Instagram page. He's doing incredible diorama work, and I got to tell you, chef's kiss all around. Let's see here. Perfect Dolphin, it's midnight now. Yes, as I was reading, I noticed it, so I think we got it in time. The timescales, it's Grego. What's going on, timescales? If you haven't already, guys, check out the timescales on YouTube. Wonderful toy tuber. If you're into Doctor Who fandom, and of course vacation videos that he takes with him during his trips over to Japan. Great stuff, especially if you're a collector of wonderful Japanese knickknacks. It's incredible. Copper Age Gold. Hello, friends. Love this release. Absolutely. I'm hugely excited about this. And it is already available now on TitanToys.com. Guys, head over to TitanToys.com. Pick up your MASK vehicles right now. Let's just take a look at the SDCC exclusive. Hitting refresh. It's still available for sale right now at $180 USD. Let's go check out on the other ones. Condor, the most affordable of the line, 38 USD, still available. Also, the HTH, the high-tech helicopter, better known as the Switchblade, is available for $94, and it's still available right now. The M.A.S.K Thunderhawk with that brand new feature of the mine launching device is available right now. So $64 US, still available right now, as well as the standard M.A.S.K Mobile Defense Unit MDU, hitting refresh, and it is still available at $128 USD. We're going to keep monitoring this and see exactly how these are doing throughout the night. And Collector Phil, got my two SDCC MDUs on Titan Toys, free shipping. Over $250 orders have been free shipping for Canada only. Got them shipped in Montreal. Collector Phil, you are freaking awesome, my friend. That is amazing, and it's true. If you spend over $250 or more on shipping, $250 more on TitanToys.com, you do qualify for free shipping within Canada, and it is amazing. Now, there aren't competitive international rates, especially rates in the US, but unfortunately for M.A.S.K, it will only be for Canada only this time. And huge shout out to Collector Phil for picking up two. He got two M.A.S.K. SDCC exclusive MDU units, the Rhino. Excellent, my friend. I'm glad you got them. Kenzo's Creation saying hi to Grego. Shay, hey Jay, please tell me you've seen the Marvel Rivals figures. Yes, I have seen them. They're absolutely incredible. No, actually, no, wait. No, I have not seen the Marvel Rivals figures. Wait a second. I thought that was a different video entirely. I thought we were talking about Versus. I'm going to have to check those out because I made a statement a little while ago that I didn't think that Mattel had that Hasbro had the guts. Are they? I'm guessing I'm guessing that they are a import figure. Let me know, Shay. I would really like to find out. Timescales, Kenzo's Creations. What up, Kenny? What's going on, guys? Nolan, 249 Canadian. I do want it, but I'm not sure yet if I can pull the trigger. It's going to be a tough sell, but 249 Canadian is of course translated from the US. These are the prices that we have to deal with, unfortunately, on a regular basis in Canada. So it is what it is, my friend. But you don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep on this too long, as they will run out eventually. Nolan, timescales. Timescales. Thanks for the chat. Of course, always. I always shout out any creators who are friendly with the channel and, of course, are in the chat. It's always my pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. Mythic Dolphin, 180 US for MDU, excluding $18 shipping and $54 duty tariff. This is unfortunately the way the world it is right now. It's pretty crazy right now, Tiffany. Sorry, Mythic Dolphin. But as I said, not sure if anybody from the US is actually going to be able to order from TitanToys.com, as it's not technically permitted. So if anybody's actually going to order this tonight from the US, best of luck to you. I just don't know how that's going to. I don't know how that's going to go over. Christian, dude, that Mondo many faces is incredible. Yes, I'm cutting a video right now as we speak. I have my reservations because, as a lot of you know, I am not happy with their release schedule. Absolutely mortified with how they do these things. 1 day's notice. I mean, I get it. You got 7 days to do it. But man, the first of the month? Come on, guys. People have bills to pay. I don't know. I don't understand. And, just between all of us, Beastman, Filmation Beastman, there's still a few left over. Just saying. That's just, not going to dwell too much on that tonight, but it is what it is. No Chewing, what's good? All good to see you, No Chewing, guys. If you haven't already, please check out No Chewing on YouTube as well as on his Instagram page. He's part of the Toy Daddies, and they're doing absolutely incredible work. Toy photographers unite. Gotta check them out. Nolan, yes, saying hi to No Chewing. Ray's in the house. What's going on, Ray? Good to see you. Always good to see Ray and Nolan together virtually. Seth Amateur Hour. Yo, Jay, what's going on, Seth? Good to see you. Reggie Reg, what's going on, my friend? Hi, all. Just got one of each confirmed to California. There you go. Oh my gosh, Reggie Reg is just killing it right now. In freaking insane. Seth Amateur Hour. What up, everybody? What's going on, my friend? Jay Reed, Loke's brother. They got Venom and Spider-Man. They look amazing. Ooh. Loki's is doing really? Oh man, we gotta check that out eventually. Nolan, although I can pay with seasonal and get it with four payments of four $60 payments, getting a look from Ray. That's actually the best thing about this. You can use seasonal to actually divide your payments and get it at a reasonable price on that level. So huge shout out to Titan Toys for making this possible. Let's take a quick look and hit refresh on SDCC Exclusive. It's still available. So guys, again, it's early in the evening. And I mean, how many people are actually awake at 12:10 in the morning? But, this is great to see that so many people are excited about M.A.S.K. And it's, reboot. Not really reboot, but reintroduction into the market. 40 years later. It was started back in 1985. That was when the first M.A.S.K. vehicles got, sent out to retailers. And even 40 years later, it's still capturing the imagination of collectors worldwide. Absolutely incredible. Condor is still available for $38 USD. Getting refresh on high-tech HDH. It's also still available at $94 USD. Getting refresh on M.A.S.K. Thunderhawk, still available at $64 USD. And the standard edition of the M.A.S.K. Mobile Defense Unit, it is still available at $128 USD. Fascinating. So we're going to keep an eye on this as the evening progresses. But guys, I am super excited about the fact that M.A.S.K. has returned to the retail shelves. Right now, TitanToys.com as well as BigBadToyStore.com are going to have this window, I believe, for the next couple of months. But come September, apparently Big Bad Toy Store will be open. Oh, sorry, more retailers will be open to be able to carry a mask as well. Cancel creations. Hooray! Everybody's saying hi. No chewing. 3 a.m. pre-orders go up overseas for those new SH figure arts. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. 3 a.m. So of course you can expect the Chewy is going to stay up until the wee hours of the morning to pick that one up. Ray, Kenzo, of course. Wiki Sasquatch, 112.80 in duties. Yikes. 507.80 total for the US for the exclusive 3 plus the vehicle plus other vehicles. This is the collecting life, everybody. This is the collecting life. Creations. J, the mask is in fact the mighty power that can save the day. Yes, mask is the mighty power that can save the day. Oh man, mask. Villain Attorney Oregon IRL never was a mask dude. Well, it's not for everybody, but honestly, there's a lot of mask fans out there. Huge. 80s Child, what's going on, 80s Child? What do you think of the chances are of seeing BBTS exclusive rhinos being sold at retail, perhaps in September, for a much lower price than $175? I would say it's not out of the realm, but it is an exclusive, so it really is hard to narrow that down. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. I do know that they're being sold at TentonToys.com, but again, there are a number of factors, surrounding that as well. So honestly, I really not 100% sure why or how, if that would be able to happen. TW's in the house. What's going on? Good morning, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Everyone saying hi in the chat. Good to see you guys. Wookie Sasquatch. I had to do it though. Those were about the only mask vehicles I don't have from the original line. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it? How obviously Wave 1 can pass somebody by so easily as a kid. I remember I did get Skeleton or He-Man on the first try when I was a kid, and I remember so many other kids not being able to get He-Man or Skeletor. It was crazy. Orlando, Utah Toronto. What's going on, Orlando? Good to see you, brother. Always good to see Orlando. Villain Attorney Oregon IRL. What SH figure arts are going on sale? Ooh, that is a good question. Nolan, I run as a kid, so this is one so tempting, especially for the price of original. Yep, it's absolutely insane. M Rider 777. Are the pre-orders up right now? Yes, on TitanToys.com for Canadian fans and collectors. Wookie Sasquatch, I had like everything except the main ones. Oh my god, that's crazy, right? That really is a crazy situation. But unfortunately, that is how the cookie rumbles for first wave kind of situations, especially if you just discovered MASK in like mid-season, they can sell it really, really quickly. Hitting refresh on the SDCC exclusive. It's still available, guys, so plenty of time, I would imagine. And again, it's super early right now. It's like 12:15 a.m., so you never know. We might have some stock in the morning, but right now, refreshing on every single one of the items for MASK, it looks like that we're okay for now. And of course, don't forget about the seasonal option if you want to pay in partial payments of 4 payments of $32 USD for the standard version of the MDU. Only $60 USD 4 payments for the Thunderhawk. $23.50 USD seasonal 4 payments for the HTH or the Switchblade. And MASK Condor, only $9.50 US for 4 payments for the Condor by Cecil, which is excellent. And if you want to go for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive edition of the Mobile Defense Unit, the Rhino, it is $45 USD, 4 payments of that with Cecil. And yeah, we seem to be doing pretty good, guys. Thank you again for joining me for this evening. It's absolutely amazing. The fellow attorney Oregon IRL. I could never find the first Skeletor. Hold on, guys. Get some caffeine in me. Hold on. I could never find the first Skeletor, so I had a battle damage one. Yeah, no, that is unfortunately the way it works. If anybody discovered He-Man and the Master Universe through the Filmation version, that was already half a season later. You know what I mean? Like, so wave one had pretty much passed by a lot of people by, and they did have a reissue of He-Man and Skeletor. I think a few like in the next year, but a lot of kids missed out on that too. It's crazy how these things are, and different markets treat them differently as well. So it's kind of crazy that way. Rider 777, Chrome, Silverhawks, and Mask. What age we live in? Incredible, right? DW. SDCC Rhino costs 170 euros, which is way cheaper than in the US since tax here is already included. I hear you, and they don't have to worry about tariffs, right? Kind of crazy. The fellow attorney, Oregon IRL, when you ship to the EU, you still have to pay the VAT tax. Got you. That's interesting. Yo Joe C, what's going on, Yo Joe C? Yo Mask. That's right, brother. Yo Mask. 80s Child. Similar situation for me at Wookiee Sasquatch. Ironically, I had and still have several of the action figures, but not their vehicles. They were sold separately from the vehicles in dual packs. Whoa, that's interesting. I don't remember that at all. Fascinating. I never got a Thunderhawk. That's my favorite of all. Wow. Well, this is your chance, brother. Now is the chance to pick up M.A.S.K, and you can do it at TitanToys.com if you're a Canadian fan. And I guess like 8 a.m. you'll be able to do the same thing on Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, Joe C, not a fan of M.A.S.K, but good luck to all the fans. It looks really, really cool. I'm super excited. I'm absolutely over the moon. Wookiee Sasquatch, are you having a live stream while not trying to wake somebody up? Yeah, again, I am actually I'm in a different location today, and I was supposed to do this live stream, and it's been a weird situation overall. So I'm just being respectful to my hosts, and trying to keep everything down for this one. Hopefully we'll get back to a normal streaming schedule soon, and yeah, I can just cut loose like I always do. But this was a very important launch for me, as I'm not the biggest M.A.S.K fan, but I love M.A.S.K. I've always will. My cousins had Condor as a kid, and I played with that thing religiously. I swear to God, it nearly broke the propeller, which is one of the first things to break because the transformation the transformation features. And I think we had the other vehicle, the other motorcycle vehicle. I can't remember the Venom version, and that was a lot of fun too. So with the sidecar, it was so good. TW, the Attorney Oregon IRL. No, I ordered it from Euroshop, so no extra VAT or import costs. There you go. Wookiee Sasquatch. Yes, I remember the figure only packs. Really, I do not remember them at all. Anyway, must have been way later in the line. Nolan, other than the figures, what's the difference between two rhinos? It comes with a bonus. So hold on for a second. I might as well show it. Hitting refresh on SDCC Exclusive. It is still available for pre-order. So I think we got an ample supply of them. The main difference is definitely T-Bob and Scott Trakker. These two will only be available with this pack out. So that is the main difference between the standard edition and the SDCC Exclusive. Now, the other one originally was the fact that it had several parts which were different in color, as well as a more striking body color for Rhino. So that is overall what we can expect for this release, and that's actually what the selling point is for the SDCC Exclusive, and probably that you'll probably be able to get that one way ahead of the other ones, I would imagine. Rider 777. Do you think they'll ever release T-Bob and Scott separate? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because this version, I guess, in so much that they would have to be sold by themselves in a separate pack, right? Because they don't actually come with any vehicles. I suppose that would be okay. It depends on what kind of collector you are, because this one comes with special packaging, as you can see right here. Yeah, this one actually has T-Bob and Scott Trakker on the front cover of the actual box, right? So they're even on the reverse of the box. So I guess if you're a collector of M.A.S.K and you want to keep all the packaging, that is very important for collectors who are looking for mint in box, or even just even if you're an opener, just the pedigree behind it, right? So that's usually a main factor when people are looking to buy action figures, especially for 40-year-old properties like this. Any refresh on SDCC Exclusive is still available. So we're going into overtime, everybody. Wookiee Sasquatch. Thanks for covering it. Of course, my friend. I'm always here to talk about what's happening in toy news, and I really enjoy just hanging out with you guys. It's just a lot of fun. Fellow attorney, TW, but you still have to pay VAT tax. It's just paying a difference. Wait, that was my point. And the VAT varies, but maybe a place in the UA without any VAT tax. I'm gonna start steering away from this because you guys are having your own side conversation. So we'll see what happens. Wookiee Sasquatch. Actually, the original T-Bomb Scott came out on those same types of figure-only cards. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I do remember that. I remember Scott and T-Bob coming by themselves. Nerd with the Suit. Hey guys, I'm finally getting back to the streams. Good to see you, brother. Always good to see the Nerd with the Suit. The fellow attorney, Oregon IRL. Jay, are you buying a G.I. Joe HasLab Snowcat? I'm gonna, as I always do, I'm gonna sit on this fence for quite some time. It's just one of those things. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry, and I do want to get all the tiers. So yeah, I just play the long game as much as I can. Nerd with the Suit. Cool with your background, Jay. Yeah, I'm in a different place right now, and I want to be very respectful to my hosts. So trying to keep it down, and trying to have the stream with you guys and have fun, while of course checking out this countdown and these brand new releases for M.A.S.K. SDCC edition, as well as all the other ones available right now on Toyz.com. Yo, C, I'm passing on the HasLab, not a snow guy. Yeah, I sort of have to agree. I do like Snow Job. I do like, what's it called? Deep freeze. The deep freeze. I do like the Snow Vipers. You know what I mean? I do like those characters, but if one set that would really push me over the edge would be the October Guard. If they release the October Guard, I'm on that. I'm on that I'm on that a fat kid on dessert. It's one of those things, man. I would definitely love to get the October Guard. I think those guys are awesome. Now, don't get me wrong. Getting Flint and Lady J in winter gear, I think that's really cool. I really do think it's really cool. But do I need them? Not particularly. So, but does it add value to the overall backup? Absolutely. Usually what tends to happen with these things is they'll offer them, and eventually they will come out in, a different variation, a different colorway, right? So we'll see how that goes. That's right. Yo, Joe, me too. That's right. Call me a big wisher. I want a HasLab Defiant. Ooh, dude, that is crazy. Now, mind you, they have done Kickstarter, crowdsourced projects for the Skyscraper 3 3/4 inch. So having it defined at 3 3/4 inch, I could see it. I could totally see it again. As much as I could totally see a flag. Do I see a 6-inch flag, 6-inch scale? That is going to be a harder ask. That's going to be crazy. Nolan, it's a snow vehicle, so I kind of want it, but I just need the MDU instead. There you go. So and M.A.S.K is just such an exciting property right now. It's gonna be a crazy year for toys. Crazier now with all the type of tariffs and shipping costs and all that stuff. Wookiee Sasquatch. I was Snowcat backer number 65. It's been an expensive day. I can agree. I can totally agree. Nerd of the Suit. I've never been able to get into G.I. Joe, unfortunately. Aside from the Baroness, unfortunately, I like Bad Ladies. There you go. But there are a lot of bad ladies. I mean, Pythona, a lot of other leading ladies in the bad guy troop. Nolan, Iceberg is my favorite show. Zorana, forgot about that. Yes, Iceberg. That's what it was. I don't know why I said. Again, drawing a blank at some point. Oh my God, Jay, the October Guard would be so awesome. Yes. I need the October Guard, man. I need the October Guard. TW, the Military Oregon IRL. Sure, we pay VAT, which pays for the great roads, healthcare, and making sure that people don't need 3 jobs to make a decent living. I know it's taxes in general. Nervous Seat, hot take. Hasbro does this odd-sounding shared universe. Transformers shouldn't cross over with JoJo. It should be with Gem. The most unlikely crossovers can sometimes be the best. Interesting. Very interesting concept. And I don't disagree. Military Oregon IRL. No, I want classified skies. That is going to be a hard ask, brother. That is going to be a hard ask. Military Oregon IRL or HasLab Hydropolo. We need a corporate vehicle. Yes, we do. We need another corporate vehicle badly because we have the Rappler now. And of course, we have the His tank. So, yeah, I mean, it is coming. It is coming. Hordak, when did he ship? That is a good question. I'm not really sure if that's ever been answered. I actually have no idea when these will be shipping. You really should send an email to Titan Toys making that inquiry. I think that would really help. Justin Mohan, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Always good to see Justin. Happy Canada. Totally forgot. Happy Canada Day, everybody. July 1st, for all of you who do not know, is Canada Day here in Canada. So happy Canada Day to everybody. Where are you streaming from? Did you move? This is a temporary location right now, and my hosts are being very, very generous. And I'm just being respectful. I don't want to be crazy and wake too many people up. Good eye, Justin. Okay, last one. HasLab classified flag vehicle. See, that's what I'm saying. If you, I don't know, fellow attorney, did you see my video on the 6-inch scale classified flag? I had the wonderful pleasure of actually meeting the creator in person at Joe Fest, and I got to tell you, big things are coming. Very big things. So we're going to talk more about that. Derek was very generous with his time. There with the suit, TW based biased. I feel lucky over here that my parents still have insurance. That's very important. Very important. Nolan, happy Canada Day, Justin. Yes, happy Canada Day to all. Yes, happy Canada Day, Phil Attorney. It is Canada Day, Nerd with the Suit. Yes, happy Canada Day. It just like 12 midnight. That's when it happened. Happy Canada Day, Justin. Absolutely. Kenzo Creation. Happy Canada Day to all my brothers in the North. Thank you, Thank you, Kenzo. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's true. Oh, Canada. Thank you, everybody. Nolan, still an hour and a half for me until Canada Day. It's coming, Nolan. It's coming. Don't worry. Military RRL, loved it. I can't fit into my house. I know, right? Just insane. Never the Suit. Thanks for giving us some of the best voice actors in Transformers history, Canada. Absolutely. Raise them, everybody. Oh, Canada. Dr. Phil, happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canuckins. Good to see you, Collector. Phil, thank you so much. Fellow attorney, Oregon. Oh, well, singing in French, Jay. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. My French is terrible, so no. Kenzo, Kenzo, yours is the 4th, right? That would be July the 4th, the 4th of July. And that's Independence Day. So yes, any child. Do you know how the different final versions of the new M.A.S.K figures look compared to what was shown in Toy Fair in March? They look so cool, but the box art pics have been almost a 3D CGI look, which is what they had at the time. The Paint Masters are Paint Masters, and that's exactly what they are. To Bazone. Oh, happy Canada Day. Yes, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes. Happy Canada Day. Nerd of the Suit. To Gary Chalk, David Kane, and Michael Dobson. Absolutely. Wonderful voice actors up here in Canada. Congratulations. Yes, sir, Nolan. Bill Attorney, Oregon, IRL. Everybody's just having a laugh right now. Great stuff. M. Rider 777. I wish they would make Jason the Wheel Wars. Ooh, there's another wonderful 80s property that really needs to revisit. Kenzo Creations. How about Classified Night Ribbon? Oh, you're just killing it right now. You're just killing it right now, Kenzo. Nolan, Yojo C. Shout out to all you Canadians for the South of California. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. Nolan, Kenzo, I'd be backing that. Absolutely. Judd Manville. What's going on, my friend? How you doing today? Your name has been Justin this whole time. Me too. I feel like Homer finding out what J stood for. Happy birthday. Um, I'm not Justin, if that's what you're thinking. Justin Mohan was above. I'm Jay. Felon attorney, Oregon IRL. Yo, Joe, my home LA. Hope the weather is nice down there. Absolutely. It's up here. It's freaking crazy. It's hot as hell. Never seen my nostalgia period is a crossover period between the 90s to 2000s. So remember when early CGI renders were new nerd culture that made those primitive CGI models for Pokemon cards. You gotta love them, and you gotta catch them all. All right, guys. I think tonight has been an absolute success for Titan Toys, and I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Let's do a quick recap as to what's been happening. The San Diego Comic Con exclusive M.A.S.K Limited Edition Mobile Defense Unit has been put up for pre-order, as well as all of the first wave, including M.A.S.K Condor, high-tech helicopter HTH, the Switchblade, the Thunderhawk, and of course the standard edition of the M.A.S.K MDU unit. Right now, these are selling for $128 USD for the MDU, $64 USD for the Thunderhawk, $94 USD for the Switchblade, aka the HTH, and $38 USD for the Condor. And they're all still available. You can also use seasonal to get the much better rate on four easy payments for each of the vehicles. And if you are interested, the M.A.S.K Limited Edition Mobile Defense Unit SDCC Exclusive is available right now at $180 USD on TitanToys.com while supplies last. This has been amazing, guys, and I'm so happy that M.A.S.K is back in the consciousness of all fans and all collectors, especially those here in Canada and the United States, as well as the rest of the world. M.A.S.K has definitely been one of those properties that has been sorely needing to return to toy-etic form, and I'm so glad that we're now getting the M.A.S.K toys in their original iterations, literally 40 years later. And I'm so happy, incredibly excited that the M.A.S.K characters themselves are getting small, albeit them excellent upgrades with blast effects and of course additional articulation, as well as more decal on the face. This may be, your mileage may vary for many collectors, but for the most part, I think that a lot of people are going to be happy with this overall choice. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. What are your thoughts about the launch of M.A.S.K here on TitanToys.com? I'm over the moon with what was happening tonight. So many people are chomping at the bit to actually pick these guys up for their very own, and I'm very, very happy to see that M.A.S.K has made its return in 2025. It did not sell out, at least at this hour, for the San Diego Comic Con exclusive M.A.S.K Mobile Limited Edition Defense Unit, the Rhino, with bonus T-Bob and Scott Trakker. But the night is young, and anything can happen from now until tomorrow morning, or even to the end of the day. But I think we can all be very, very happy and excited that M.A.S.K has finally made its return to the toy shelves and soon be returning to retail shelves. Tomorrow, Big Bad Toy Store will also take a crack at this at around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I understand it. And we will see just how well it does, as M.A.S.K is already available here in Canada with our good friends over at TitanToys.com. So, guys, head over to TitanToys.com. Definitely check out the M.A.S.K line of action figures and vehicles. I'll have links in the description below where you guys can take a look at that and pick one up for your very own. M.A.S.K is back, everybody, and we're all the better for it. M.A.S.K is a mighty power that can save the day. Let's take a look at. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I know it has been a little bit different. Obviously, I'm broadcasting from a different location tonight. It's been a crazy kind of year for me. But I'm very excited to also say that we are returning to San Diego Comic Con this year with Flipboard. We're going to have a Flipboard panel, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And of course, my friend Danny Green and I are going to be bringing some samples and the first looks at El Dragoon, our very own project, which we hope to make into a comic book Kickstarter in October, and possibly, very, very possibly, cross our fingers, that might translate into action figures. As a matter of fact, We have some very big surprises coming along for the Kickstarter, and we hope you guys will join us. Venom Attorney, Oregon IRL. Oregon is too hot, Jay. You know what? I feel the same way up here, which is crazy to say. Yojo C, I remember when I was a kid, my neighbor had the M.A.S.K truck. It looked so cool, and it still looks so cool. Judd Manville. Whoops, came at the wrong time. Happy birthday from Newfoundland. Anyway, it's all good, brother. Happy Canada Day. It's not the birthday, it's Canada's birthday. Judd, good to see you, brother. Thank you. Always good to see a fellow Knucklehead. Fellow Attorney Oregon IRL. Joe, where in Orange County? Good question. Not in the rich part, LOL. Kansas Creation. Good stuff as always, Jay. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't already, check out Kansas Creations on YouTube. Wonderful toy tuber, as always. The Nerd with Soup. Deke animation series to boot. Also did the 1994 and 1999 animated Carmen Sandiego series and Captain Planet. Oh, I love it. Fellow Attorney Oregon IRL. Yo, Joe. From the beach. I hear you. All the way from San Pedro. Good to see you, brother. Nolan was a blast as always, Jay. Take care and good journey. Good journey to you, my friend. Always good to see Nolan. 80s Child. Not the least bit exciting as the exorbitant prices. That's going to kill a lot of the excitement for many, if not most. And then you've got to also consider the fact that the collector market is paying just around the same price, if not more. So, there is that to consider. Frankie Rivera. Hey, everybody. At work, wanted to say hello. Good to see you, Frankie. Have a good night, brother. Don't work too hard. Kansas Creations. Frankie. Nolan. Frankie, brother. Good to see you, Frankie. As always. The fellow attorney, Oregon IRL. See you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy the fresh pancit and lumpia, Jay. Pancit and lumpia, Jay. Thank you, brother. Always good to see the fellow attorney. And of course, would love some pancit right now. Wookie Sasquatch. Where's the Thunder Machine? That is a good question. That is a damn good question. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's retail. Curious One. Jay, I got the Crocmaster Fiona for $25 on eBay. That is awesome, too. That is a great price. Congratulations, brother. Guys, one last check before we start winding down, checking out the SDCC Exclusive Mobile MASK unit. It is available still, Rhino, and hopefully it'll stay available for a little while. Not too sure what kind of supply there is for these vehicles, but it's good to see that they are available right now on TitanToys.com, along with Condor, the Switchblade high-tech helicopter, Thunderhawk, and of course, the standard version of the Mobile Defense Unit, M.A.S.K. Rhino, aka Rhino. Good stuff, everybody. Judd Manville. The M.A.S.K. looks so good. Yes, happy Canada Day. Music at work on George Street tomorrow night. Excellent, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. Guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Checking out the launch of M.A.S.K. on TitanToys.com for July 1st, 2025. Happy Canada Day to all who celebrated. And it's been one crazy week. I'll be talking more about other releases, especially tomorrow, as both Master of the Universe figures and playsets are going to be available on sale tomorrow. One from Intel Creations, of course, is going to be the Fright Zone, and the other one is my absolute favorite, the one, the only, the man himself, Man E Faces. Absolutely epic. From Mondo. So guys, get your wallets ready. The summer of 2025 is just heating up. For Mattel, for Hasbro, for the loyal subjects, and for so many others. And San Diego Comic-Con is just around the corner. I'll hope to see you guys at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. And huge shout out to my host here. It's trying to keep it down there. I got to keep it down. But we're all having fun. We all are loving this hobby of toy collecting. And I hope to see you guys soon. And for those of you who are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, I hope to see you guys there. Definitely. If you see me, say hi. I don't bite unless you ask me to. Yojo C. Jay, bringing the new toy alive. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, Yojo C. You're amazing, my friend. Wookie Sasquatch. Good night, everybody. Good night, Wookie Sasquatch. Kenzo's Creations. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you, Kenzo. You are the best. Wookie Sasquatch. Fright Zone. I'm so broke. I know. Pick your poison, everybody. Toys are not going anywhere. Guys, I hope you're all doing. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. Nerd with Sue, Jay, did you get the 40th anniversary Barbie Shira? I missed her. I missed her. I was way too busy doing some other stuff, and unfortunately, I totally missed out on her. Well, best of. I wish everybody the best who was able to get her. She is a beauty. Wookie Sasquatch. Alarm set. Yes. Best of luck to everybody. I hope to see you guys very, very soon. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everybody. Keep proud.